Cheers! Let's go! Whoa! We are live, guys. I'm J1 Third of the Cyber Nerds.
Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And we're back with the review of the finale of Chapter 7 of Book of Boba. Now, if you never want to miss a finale, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel on the road to 200,000. 200,000. I repeat, 200,000 subscribers. We're in the final countdown. Also, hit the thumbs up and press the notification bell so you get notified every time we drop a banger. Now, do you want to listen? I'm rant incoming, innit? You know, I'm disappointed with this episode, Sam. Heavily disappointed with this episode, and it's not just spoilers. Spoilers. It's not just because Cad Bane was not, I want to say, redeemed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in terms of him getting embarrassed by Fennec in Book of Boba. I mean, in the Bad Batch season 1, which he seems to have forgot. Mm-hmm. Like, bruv, he can tell Boba Fett we've been going at this for a long time, but he doesn't remember Fennec kicking his ass. Like,
maybe he's scared. So
a couple weeks. It was less than a year. It was like when was the? Oh man, let me think. Oh, it was ages ago. It was actually time ago. It was time ago. But at the same time, he remembers all his dealings with Boba Fett. Yeah, he's got to remember that. I remember it. Do you know what I'm saying?
If you addressed her, then he'd be like, shoot, she might come at me, innit?
Nah, man.
So he didn't want that smoke.
Yeah, I feel like that was dead. I think, listen, my main issues with the episode, I want to say, are, I think it just gets too action crazy. And they're just like, look, the thing is, I like the stuff they give me, but it takes us out of, like, it goes too far. Yeah, it just goes too far. Like, I love the big ass kaiju battle. I love the standoff between Bane and Boba Fett. I love both of the standoffs. Do you know what I'm saying? Then even the whole Mando and Boba Fett back to back doing the whole Western, all of that. Love all of that. But I think they just take it too far, and it's like you try to preserve so many lives, but have so much destruction that they didn't meet equally. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bare stuff's getting blown up, bare people are getting shot, no one's dying. Bare, like, Croissant's getting chewed up by 20 what are they called? Tandoshans, and his legs and his foot, they have his foot hanging off his body when he returns to Boba Fett, and in the next scene he's running like this, ankle fixed. Like, I don't know about Wookiee's healing abilities, but I ain't seen that before. So there's just a lot of inconsistencies in this episode that really, really, like, this might be one of the weakest episodes of the season for me, bro. I really didn't, I don't want to say I didn't like it, but I'm not watching this again.
Oh, wow.
This episode. We're talking about the episode.
Yeah.
What's it? Nah. What's it, bro? What happens here?
That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I just feel like it was like two things for me. They were trying to wrap up everything so quickly. I don't know if there's meant to be an episode 8. Don't know if they were meant to flesh out things a bit more, but it felt like everything was just like, this is the last episode, so just shoehorn everything as much as possible, the conclusion, the standoffs, the action, everything all into here. Instead of like having like 2 parts, I don't know what they could. I don't know what they could have done, but it felt like everything was shoehorned in. The action felt like it was meant to be like they took all this seriousness out that we've got from
Mando and the before the before episode, like the episode before with lots of action, but serious,
super serious.
And here it's a lot. Like, it's goofy,
like,
isn't
it? Goofy. It's fun. It's over the top. It's like, for me, like I was enjoying it because I was like giggling and laughing and stuff. I was like,
it's not Book of Boba.
Like,
yes,
it didn't feel like what you've been presenting us this whole time. Even at the end, where again Fennec just disappears and all she does is an assassination. She's meant to be one of the best. She beat, what we call it, Cad Bane, but she's not on the front lines again. She saves those scooter rangers people and then just disappears.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that took me out. I was like, oh, she's just here to finish these guys. When it should have been Boba, like, after the whole mission was done, Boba comes through the door, sees all of them guys, and then finishes all of them.
See, one of the things there, I think that they was trying to show us that this was simultaneously happening.
Yeah, okay.
But even with that, I think you're on it on the ball, bro, because I think what they should have done is switched Fennec and Boba Fett's character in everything that they did in this episode. Like, Cad Bane's coming to negotiate with Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
They should have switched that and had Fennec go out. And the reason why, obviously, Fennec and Cad Bane have got history, but also the Pikes aren't sending their head in charge to go negotiate for himself. So why is Boba going?
That's what I said.
Send Fennec, let them start the discussion with Cad Bane, and they can then talk about, we've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Fennec can have some, yo, bro, I beat you before. Do you know what I'm saying? And then that leads to Fennec losing later to Cad Bane, after her and the Mandalorian are having a back-to-back scene, which is also just as legit. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they're both bounty hunters fighting back-to-back. Boba Fett saves these little goons. Then he goes and assassinates them, man. Comes back to find Fennec's died. So now it's like, oh, look, I've got even more motivation to stay. Like, bro, yeah.
At the end, just the casualties of war. Like,
There was none.
Zero. Even on the scooter side.
They killed the two green guys that we love.
That's what I said.
That have been in Star Wars since the beginning.
The ones that talking.
They was like, fuck George Lucas. Keep our characters, get rid of his.
It's mad. Like,
bro, it's yeah.
What, two casual, and then some that were on the scooter gang that I don't know if I think they came back. I can't tell. Those, and then even now, they, like, the consequences are kind of seem belittling now, because now they've got the guy who can rejuvenate everybody. So even though there were casualties,
we can mod everyone, and we got the back to tag, so everyone's immortal. The thing is, bruv, that's fine if there's real casualties. Like, in the end, if Croissant came out and he had a metal foot, and it's like, alright, cool. There was that's something in Star Wars that I can take.
Okay, yeah.
You losing an arm, you losing a leg, you losing a something, and coming back with it modified. But like, I don't like that there's just no injuries. Even the mod squad, bruv, these men are modded already. Can they get injured?
That's what I say. And even them, like, they're modded, but all they have is a zoom in the eye and then arm or whatever. Mando getting thrown about, crushed through buildings. Man didn't go in the tank.
Yeah.
I was like...
I mean, he spent the whole season in the tank as well, though, so... It's mad.
It blew my mind. Like even the Rancor, that for me, that was pretty sick. Like I said, the whole kaiju battle. Like the looming threat, which was insane, was there with those things coming through the town, mashing everything up. For me, that was pretty legit. But it's like the stakes were just nullified by no one actually died. We've been connecting through dying.
Yeah,
it's mad. But I do like the whole plan where like the guy was the one that switched the whole thing, made it seem like it was the Raiders or the biker gangs.
That was good.
As I'm saying, all that other stuff, super good.
Sam, that's good, but it leads to nothing.
That's the
reason why it leads to nothing is, Cad Bane's come and told him that, them man did it, and he doesn't get to exact the revenge, bruv. That should have been Boba Fett murking him, man. Oh, you killed my people. Boom. This is why I'm going to stay on Tatooine and protect these lot. Bruv, they really dropped the ball on that whole situation just because we want to have Mando and Boba Fett fighting back to back and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, man, like, it's quite disappointing to end like this. I think about it now. Even with the back to tank and the mods, they should have had Cad Bane beat Fennec, and then you can still bring her back with a tank. You can still bring her back, give her a couple new modifications, and have Cad Bane say something like, "Yo, it's even now." Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like you left me for dead, I left you for dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Keep some of your villains, man.
But you just killed Cad Bane. They don't respect anyone made than animated. They don't respect it. They don't, except for Fennec, obviously. Fennec and where's Omega? Because I'm now scared when Omega shows up. Omega's just gonna get her own show from the beginning, innit? It's just Omega. Or maybe they're not done in Bad Batch season 2. You get me? Maybe they're gonna grow that character more. But yeah, ladies and listen, it's a bit. Do you know what pisses me off as well now? Because of the way Grogu returned, and I liked how you said you think it should have been 8 episodes. There definitely feels like in between episode 6 and 7, things are happening that we should be privy to. Do you know what I'm saying? But what annoys me now is even the Luke. Now, you see the 2 Luke episodes. So we got the finale of Mandalorian season 2. Then we got like episode 5 of this, what are very Luke heavy, that almost now mean nothing. Because it's like, oh, you came, you hung out with Grogu, you opened up Grogu's mind. But we could have had Grogu learn that stuff a different way and not include Luke at all. Like, what was Luke's purpose? Just to show you, man, we've got CGI Luke.
Yeah.
Like, we just wanted to break the internet twice in 2 different seasons. That's what I think it was. And I'm like, let's allow that, innit? Let's stop doing that and just,
it's
you know.
impossible. Man's gonna come back in the Obi-Wan thing as well, bro. You know it's gonna happen. Like you said, they know they got this technology. They're like, anyone you want to bring back, we can do it.
Just not Luke, bruv. Like, allow Luke. Bring someone else back.
No way. Every single Skywalker is is forever etched into Star Wars canon. You know this. Kylo's gonna come back at some point.
No, we need Kylo back.
He's a solo.
We're exactly.
My bad,
exactly.
Yeah.
The Skywalkers, finito. Do you know what's also finished? This review, guys. Jump in the comment section below. Let us know what your thoughts are on the finale, the season, CGI Luke, Cad Bane, Fennec, Boba Fett. Who should die? Who should survive? And listen, I will stand. I don't care if it's canon. I don't care. I will stand on the grave of Cad Bane is the greatest bounty hunter in the Star Wars universe. And what I saw today is a variant and an alternate timeline. Other than that, I'm Jay, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And we'll see you next time. You can also watch the full watch along on patreon.com/cybernerds. Enjoy yourself.